If you're like many Iowans, you have a vintage recipe that used to be or still is served at potlucks and church dinners. Well, there's a contest for that.
Great is thy faithfulness, morning by morning new mercies I see. Well, that was sung in the first church, sung in the current church as well. But let's face it, the only book that really matters to many is the cookbook, and the church one in particular can really pack some incredible tasty dishes. We had to find out which one was the best at the Iowa State Fair.
We are in the Elwell Family Food Center at the Iowa State Fair. This is my favorite contest ever. Our Iowa Magazine promotes our church cookbook recipe contest, and this year it's foods made with honey. So basically these ladies and gentlemen are going to enter this contest, provide their best church cookbook recipe, a little history about it, which I think is really fun, and hopefully some tasty dishes to try. 3 tablespoons of cocoa, so they're a little lighter, and they've got that peanut butter in it. And then at the end, we do want to have that great story and to have, obviously, the proof that it wasn't in a church cookbook, actually. I want to feel the nostalgia, I want to hear a great story, and I want to taste great food.
You're reading the recipe. What caught your attention?
Well, right off the bat, it calls for 3 cups of cooked rice, and she has on here that she had Chinese tonight, and she was using the leftover rice for the recipe. Just something to chuckle about.
It's a very simple recipe, which sometimes those are the best.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Was the originator of this recipe, and she passed away last year at the age of 102. So great recognition for her.
First of all, I have to say that Carolyn here was married at this church.
Really?
First United Methodist Church in Indianola, Iowa. And the baker was someone who needed a good cookbook, and it was recommended to her. And she's made a lot of things out of it. She made several recipes substituting honey for sugar, and this is the one she thought was the best substitution. And the honey is a really nice complement to the sweetness of the chocolate and the white chocolate shavings. Very delicious.
So normally you don't associate honey with cheesecake, but in this sense, you're saying it worked.
Right, it worked, and this cheesecake is really nice and smooth and creamy. Worked very well.
Oh, you've got my attention. I see chocolate. I see candied pecans.
Oh my gosh.
We're just going to take this and leave. Is that okay?
You have this smorgasbord of food, so you've got your work cut out for you today.
I do. Let me just push up my sleeves here. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'll take anything they're going to bring me because I haven't eaten yet today. And to round out our contest today, Marjorie Rogers from Indianola, Iowa.
Marjorie actually did this. My mother has baked in the fair for years and actually started probably 50s or 60s. And this October, she had a severe fall and had 3 fractures on her femur. So this was a hard year that she's not getting as many entries in, but this class was very important to her. So she looked through the cookbooks and tried things and came up and found the chocolate cheesecake, and what she did is she substituted honey for the sugar so that it met all the qualifications for the class. She had actually tried 2 or 3 different things, and when she tried this, she said, I think this is my winner.